Good evening, beautiful people. What's up, team?
Hey, what's up, bruh?
Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on this hot ass Friday.
Woo, triple digits, brother.
Triple digits, man. I like the heat though, man. I'm a tropical. We tropical people.
Right.
Look, one thing about this heat though, it brings out some crazy ass people.
True.
All right, Ohio, y'all have done it again. You have birthed a lady who is so adamant about mixing slushy flavors to where she gets beat in the face.
Bruh, I know it wasn't a sister.
It was a sister, man. She got mad at the McDonald's employees, man, for not being able to mix the slushies. They say that she can't do it, and all hell broke out, man. A little brawl broke out, man. And she ended up on the ground getting beat in the face like you're watching right now. And she ended up getting beaten on the face. And now what? Now see this. Since this is the Fokus Family Podcast,
right?
What is her children's going to say about that?
Well, I mean, I'm shocked for one of the fact that, man, she's not a young lady, man.
No,
it's
she's
not
not.
like
She's
it's
not.
a little
She's
young.
not.
I'm thinking when you first mentioned it, I'm
Yeah.
thinking, man, I'm finna see some little young 20-some-year-old.
They must have been putting cocaines in the slushies.
We gotta do better. We gotta
We got to do better as a people. We got to do better as a
I mean,
people.
things is opening up and people taking off.
People, yeah, things is open. The country, well, the state of California, everything's open now. Everything's wide open. But I haven't heard of that one. That was a very original ass whipping behind 3 slushies.
Wow, man.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We're going to go to the mailbox. That's what we going to do. I don't
Go
know
to
what
the
they
mail-
going to do, but
All
that's
right.
what we going to do.
But look, I want to say to the kids of the lady, mommy okay. She cool. She lost it for a minute, but it happens. So you need to learn from mama to never, ever, ever, don't you ever bring your little ass to McDonald's talking shit because you can't get your your slushy way.
Well, her kids look like, from looks of her kids might be like 20 something.
Man, let's get to this mailbox, man.
Let's do it. What's up, fellas? About 3 years ago, I got my side chick pregnant.
Woo!
She kept the baby, and I lost my wife.
Woo-hoo!
About a year ago, my wife and I reconciled. Yes, we decided to give it another try. She forgave me, but I know she'll never forget.
Of course not.
I have joint custody of my daughter, and even though my wife and I have no kids together, she is very helpful with my daughter. The problem is, when I have my daughter, I take her with me everywhere I go and leave her with my mom when I'm working. My wife has offered to watch my daughter, but something inside of me won't let me do it. I don't think she will harm my daughter, but no. Fellas, do you think I'm wrong for feeling the way I feel? Kawan Ross.
Damn. Mr. Ross, let's just kick this off real. First of all, you was out of pocket, man, for getting a side chick pregnant in the first place, going raw outside your wife.
Man, these
okay,
days,
that's
these
number one,
days.
dude. You out of pocket, man. Now, here it is. Your wife left you, and now she's back with you. She loves you enough to come back with you and give you another chance. Okay. Now, you are saying that your wife is offering the woman that you creeped on and got a baby outside of the relationship, and you guys don't even have kids. So you're saying that basically you don't trust her to watch your daughter. You said you don't think she'll harm your daughter, which, that's a beautiful thing, but she wants to help, and you're saying no. So you're just going to slap her in the face again.
This is crazy, Chuck. He don't trust her.
That's some backwards ass shit, man. That is backwards,
After
brother.
he broke trust in the first place.
That's backwards, bro. That is backwards, man. And you know what? To be honest with you, she's a very, very strong woman to even come back to him after that. A lot of times, man, it's normally curtains. Hey, man, you got some women, man, out here, man, that's just strong, dude. And, I guess she really wanted to, I guess she forgave him and said, hey, man, whatever reason that you did it, I'm going to try it again. And now you're going to slap her in the face and say she can't keep the baby, man. That's kind of intense, man.
But you know what? I'm noticing, too, that the more that I'm hearing people talk and seeing different things, and with social media, there's so much out there that there's a lot of women that's being a lot more accepting to a lot of things that's going on, especially I would say 35 and under, that women wasn't accepting before. Now, I don't know if that's because of, because I hear some women say there's a shortage of men.
Right.
I don't know if the pickings is slim, or it's because everybody's been locked up for so long and they haven't been able to get out and meet people, so they jumping on the first thing or accepting whatever's going on. But a lot of these young guys out here is being a lot more bold and doing things, and I'm hearing so much about unprotected sex, even in the songs and the records of nowadays, about going raw and all this. I mean, that's what it seems like it's all about, man, here in 2021.
Hey, man, boy, that train is loud. Our society right now, man, began being fucked up when social media came out. Because, excuse me, you got all these different people, man, that really, I think they don't know who they are inside.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now they're trying to figure it out. And society played a role in the shortage of men for women. Society played a role in that. A lot of things happen, man. Like, okay, prime example. A lot of women, this is what I hear a lot of women say. They say a lot of men they started messing with other men. Okay.
Right.
And a lot of other men started messing with other men, especially the younger generation, because they can't figure out who they are. But society played a role in coaching them to experimenting. Okay. Mm-hmm. And it is what it is, man. We have a right to be who we are, right? But I just don't like the fact how society plays a role in coaching young folks into something that they really are not maybe ready for.
Right.
Maybe they're not ready for same-sex relationships. So a lot of times, man, and I hear this from women, they're stuck. There's not enough men going around. Right. And a lot of times on the backward side too, man, I hear a lot of men say, hey, man, there's not a lot of women going around. So society right now, man, to me, is just really, really confused right now.
So what would be your advice here, man, to Mr. Ross, man?
Hey, man, give your wife a chance. You owe her that. If she wants to keep the baby, man, give her a chance. You owe her that, brother. You stepped outside her. Not only did you step outside of her raw, you took a chance on giving her a disease, something, whatever's out there, or no telling where you met the girl at. But you took a chance, man, on ruining her. All right? You already broke her heart. You already broke her confidence. You already broke her trust. You done already pretty much broke her down to the point to where she said, damn, I'm going to go ahead on him, give him another chance. She loves you. If she wants to watch the baby, man, that's the least you could do.
Right, man.
And you just said she ain't going to hurt the kid.
Don't mess it up again, man, for the guilt that you're feeling inside. That's the way I see it.
What's good for the goose, good for the gander.
What do you think, fam?
What you think?
Hey, Chuck, man, I got a question for you on today's family meeting, man. Mm-hmm. Do you think that there is a bias when it comes to honesty with men and women? And what I mean by that is, it seems as though it's okay. I'll say it's not okay for a man to tell a woman that, I don't want to date you because you're fat. Or I don't want to date you because you're ugly.
Right.
Or things like, anything in that type of negative nature.
Right.
But on the flip side, if a woman doesn't want to date a man because he ain't got no money, right, or she don't want to date a man because he's short,
right,
or he out of shape,
right,
or his teeth messed up,
and she can tell him, and it's
she can tell him to his face,
it is,
and it's okay with society for her to do that.
Yeah.
But if a man says it to a woman,
yeah,
it ain't cool.
Correct. It is a bias. There's a bunch of biases, man, when it comes to that right there. But I've had women. I'm a tall, slender dude, man. I keep myself up, man. I keep myself together. You got some women, man, who love tall, slender men. And then you got some women, man, who likes real big men. Everybody has different tastes. But I've had women say this to me, man. You're too skinny, right? Me? I'm a gentleman by choice. Mm-hmm. I'm still a man. I'll tell them, you're too fucking fat. What did you say to me?
Right.
You're too fucking fat. But it's okay for you to diss me. Check this out. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. There are people who struggle to lose weight, and then there are people who struggle to gain weight.
Right.
All right? Nobody has the right to insult nobody. If you don't want to date the person, just, hey, I'm not interested. But the minute you start going in, insulting someone,
Right.
you have to be prepared for the backlash and what comes after that, what comes back at you.
And see, like you said, preference is preference. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it's just that why do men have to be politically correct when it comes to that situation, but women don't?
That's just like, why is it cool for a woman to slap a man, but the minute he slap her ass back, he a punk. He's all this, he's all that. Now, look, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not condoning it.
No,
it is what it is. I've seen it right before my own eyes. I've been in clubs, man, and I've seen women with her friends and other people. The woman is going off on the dude. Going off. You punk motherfucker. Da, 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 da. The minute he said, fuck you, bitch. Oh.
The record stopped.
Oh. Oh. What'd you say? You heard me. Fuck you, bitch. Oh. He wrong.
Right.
But she didn't call him punk, bitch, stupid nigga, all this old shit.
Right.
She didn't call him all of that. But he's wrong. Now they want to come to her aid. You know what my mom always taught my sisters? Keep your hands to yourself. Respect the next person at all times.
That's right.
If you don't want to get disrespected, don't disrespect.
Right.
If you don't want to get hit, don't hit. That's how, and I'm going to tell you right now, I think a lot of people need to raise their daughters that way. Mm-hmm. You know, raise your daughter. And I get it. That's your little princess. And, you know, she grow up and thinking that she's a princess. And she gets out in the world and she thinks the world is going to cater to her like you do. That's not the way the world works. All right. You are setting her up to get hurt. You're setting her up for failure. And you're setting her up to never have a substantial relationship ever.
I totally agree.
You know what I mean?
Family, what do you think about this situation? Is there a bias when it comes to men and women saying to your face how they feel about, you know, your looks, your appearance, or why they don't want to date you, or whatever the case may be?
Yeah.
You know, let us know what you think about that.
Suppose I said your feet hella big and dirty and dusty.
You'd be a wrong
Suppose
brother.
I don't like the way your toes hang over your sandal.
You'd be a wrong
You know what I'm saying? Suppose I don't like the way, you know, when you reached up to get something off the shelf, you had a hole in your drawers, in your
You'd
panties.
be a wrong brother.
You know what I mean? Suppose I say, you stink.
Hey, Chuck, you'd be a wrong brother.
Suppose. See what I'm saying? Suppose I say, I don't want to date your ass because you can't meet me at the spot. Well, I got to go pick you up. I don't want to date you because you ain't got no car. You know what I mean?
Friday's pet peeve.
Friday's pet peeves. You got one?
Man, it's hot as hell outside, man.
That's a pet peeve of yours, huh?
That's not my pet peeve, though, man. My pet peeve, man, is it harps back on a little bit of what we were talking about earlier today on today's show, man. And that's followers, man.
Ooh.
Followers. I mean, like you said, so much of society and with social media and everything, these people who are following. I mean, you can go online and say, okay, this what we doing today. We got the booty eating challenge. Everybody go out there and as much booty as you can eat. Let us know what's going on, and everybody gonna go out there and do it.
Good challenge. I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're gonna do it. That's a hell of a pet peeve too.
I mean, and it's not just that. I'm just saying anything, and people will jump on board.
Right.
And everybody starts to do it, and everybody follows behind everybody else, and that's what messes up relationships. Right. All right, today's TikTok challenge is slap the shit out your man. Ooh. Everybody see what you can do and how far you can go with your man and how many times you can slap him. Let's put it out there.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it. Ain't nothing worse than well, there's a lot of things worse, but one of the worst things you can be as a follower and not make your own decisions, man. There's just certain things I ain't gonna do. You know, and some stuff, you know, can get a little fun. You know, I like that thing they had out, key, do you love that shit wore me out. I couldn't stand that.
But what I'm saying is it's not the fun things. I mean, things like that. I'm just talking about the negative things. The negativity that can be put out there that everybody will jump on and follow and then turn around and complain about it.
Kick your man in the nuts challenge. Yep.
And now you do that, and then now we's looking at Wendy Williams or any type of social show where look how this guy beat her down.
Yeah. Look at her eye, her lips.
Right.
Look how he pulled her nipple and popped it.
But the following, which started the whole thing.
Yeah. You're right. That is a pet peeve. You know, I see some stuff on social media, man, that I just can't do. You know, I can't do it.
I mean, follow your own. What people don't have their own minds anymore.
I'm gonna create some. See if people gonna follow it. All right. I'm gonna create some type of a thing to where, hey, man, we're gonna just be really, really sweet to the women today. You know what I mean? We're gonna open the door for them.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Even if they don't want to, you know, if they don't just slam it. But you know, we're gonna open the door for them, and we're gonna, you know, just be real nice to women. You know, we're gonna start a trend like that. Just see a lady be so nice to her, she ain't gonna even know how to accept it.
Damn, Chuck Lounge, 2 followers.
Yep. And we're gonna see how many people follow that. And then
I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be that big. And then you know what I'm gonna do, Chuck? I'm gonna do the Hennessy challenge and see how many people can drink a bottle of Hennessy in less than an hour. And guess who's gonna have more followers?
You're right. You know, there was a challenge out there like that, man. These cats was turning up Hennessy bottles, man, and just beating the shit out their liver. I mean, it was bad. A couple of cats died.
What was that called? A liver beat challenge?
I don't know what it's called, man, but they was taking like a Hennessy's and just, and everybody, yeah.
That's what I want to follow right there.
Yeah. They follow that shit. What do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about people following things that could really damage them?
Negative trends.
There you go. Negative trends. You know what I mean? See, Tim's on it today. Negative trends. What y'all feel about that?
Y'all need to get off it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, this part of the show, I like.
Yeah, man, it was a new segment that we bringing in from time to time.
What's your next move?
What's your next move, brother? I got a scenario for you.
Okay.
And we're gonna be doing a few of these here and there, you guys. So, you know, just bear with us. We got a few more coming. But this scenario, Chuck, is for you, man. You meet someone and you fall in love. I mean, this is a very sweet starting scenario.
Like
brother.
love at first sight, kind of.
Like it's love at first sight, but you meet her, you take her out, you're dating. I would say you guys have been dating for a good 6-7 months. I mean, and things are so beautiful that you decide to propose to her, Chuck. You, of all people, you propose, right? So you're getting married, brother. You're getting married, right? Mm-hmm. And you know it's a new time. You decide that you and her are gonna go pick out the ring. You're gonna let her pick her own ring. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys are going. Today's the day. We're going to ring shop. Mm-hmm. All right. So you get to the place where you guys are going to the jewelry store, and there's nowhere to park. So you have to park a little ways away from the store. So it's a beautiful day. It's hot. You guys decide to get out and walk.
Right.
So you're walking. You're on your way to the jewelry store, and all of a sudden, from behind, you hear, "What's up, big head?" Y'all turn around and look. And she says, "Terrence?" And he said, "Yeah, what's up, big head?" And she says, "How you doing?" And she run over, she give him a hug. And she said, "Let me introduce you to my fiance, Chuck." Right?
Right.
So, Chuck, what's your next move?
I want to know who he is.
Okay, so you want to know who he is, right?
Right.
So she introduces him. She says, "This is my big brother Terrence." Mm-hmm. And then he says, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?" So I see I go from Big Daddy to Big Brother.
Ooh.
And I see you still wearing them shoes I bought you too. They looking nice. They're looking good in them shoes. You got a good one, bruh.
Wow.
What's your next move, Chuck?
Damn, that's a good one. Damn. My next move will probably be, let's have a talk before we go in here. We need to talk after Terrence leave. We need to have a talk.
So Terrence walks off, right? And you
Right.
guys are talking. You walk a little bit further up the street, and then all of a sudden you hear, "What's up, Chuck?" You turn, and it's your boy TJ and your boy Dave, man. You say, "What's up, man? How y'all doing, man?"
Right.
And then they look at your girl and they say, "Lisa?" And she say, "Dave, TJ, how y'all doing?" Say, "We doing good." "Oh, Chuck, that's you, bruh? That's you now? What's your next move, Chuck?"
We're not going in that ring store. We're going to. I'm gonna tell her, look, we need to go have a conversation. I'm serious. We're not going into the ring store because my enthusiasm about the ring is pretty much gone right now.
And as your boys walk away, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear one of them say, "Throw baby," and they start laughing and they hit the corner, right?
Right.
So you want to have this conversation with her before you go in this jewelry store, but y'all right at the door, and she say, "You know what, babe? Just let me use the restroom right quick, and then we can have that conversation."
Right.
So y'all both go inside the store
Right.
so she can use the restroom.
Right.
Right? And as you're standing there, the dude behind the counter says, "Chuck Lounge?" You turn around, and it's a dude that you used to do shows with back in the day, man.
Right.
It's
Right.
Alfonso, bruh.
Okay.
Alfonso, you didn't even know he worked at the jewelry store, right?
Right.
So he say, "Chuck, what you doing in here, bruh?" You say, "Man, I'm just doing a little ring shopping, me and my girl." And as you saying that, she comes out the bathroom.
Right.
And he look and he say, "Squeaky?" And she says, "Alfonso?" And he said, "Chuck, this who you marrying, man?" I'm gonna be honest with you, Chuck. She's my ex. We was engaged a couple years ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
need.
she ghosted me.
I'm gonna need some answers, man.
Good luck, bruh.
I'm gonna need.
What's your next move, Chuck?
My next move is to cut that whole ring shopping shit off, and we need to have some serious conversations. We're not gonna go in there and get any rings that day. I'm not doing that.
But the possibility is still there for you to marry the work.
Hey, look, I'm gonna need y'all help on this one. I don't know what my next move would be. All right, I don't know what my next move would be. That's hard, dude. That's hard. What's my next move on that? Would she still be marriage material? Here it is, man. Here it is. Where you live, right? You can burn your reputation out by being a little loose.
Okay.
And then think about it. Who wants anybody who was just out there wilding? Now, I know dudes do it all the time.
Right.
And I know women marry these dudes who's been wilding out. I mean, no, man. Damn, that's a good one.
So you don't think you and Loose Lisa getting married? Maybe she done hung up
Well, you know what?
everything and she's different. She done fell in love now.
This is what I said. We'll have to have a talk. You know, because I can't judge nobody by their past. Let me just say that. I can't judge nobody by their past. I can only kind of, you know, put my opinion on them of who they are now. And people change. You know, people change. But we still would have to have a conversation.
But you're saying we definitely going to slow this down, though.
What we would do is, if she's been that loose in the area, we just going to move. If we go get married, we're going to move. Because what's going to happen, I'm going to end up getting into a fight. Because somebody's going to say something bad, something disrespectful, and then I'm going to probably end up in jail or worse. You know?
Right.
So we would definitely have to move because, see, she done burnt that whole neighborhood out, that whole city.
Because none of these guys have been disrespectful to you, but you feel in a different way.
I'm feeling a different way. We're going to have to talk about our location. If we're going to go through with this, we got to find out our location.
All right.
But we're going to have a talk.
All right, fam.
Yeah.
You agree with Chuck? What's your next move?
Yeah. God damn, that was good shit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of the family.
And remember to hit that like and subscribe button because it's not blood related, it's love related.
That's right, Tim. So look, if you have letters, you have questions.
We have answers and we have suggestions. So send your letters and questions to onefocusfamily@gmail.com.
And don't forget, we load up a new segment every Monday and every Friday at 6 p.m. I'm Chuck Lounge.
And I'm Tim B.
And remember, family only keeps us strong. Till next time.